if we can reduce midline activity, we do tend to reduce the sense of self. And self is very wrapped up in verbal activity, and it's also very wrapped up in mental time travel. We're kind of forecasting ourself into the future, and then we're reflecting on ourselves in the past. So if we can reduce verbal activity pragmatically, not because there's something wrong with verbal activity, and also there's a place for a sense of self from time to time, surging forward, to deal with injustice, or to, mobilize passion, or to reflect on one's own life and what one's vision is from here forward. There's a place for that, right? But we need to hold it really, really lightly. The problem with selfing is we identify with it, right? We hop on board it. So pragmatically, if we can reduce verbal activity, and if we can reduce mental time travel, and if we can, have more of a sense of the whole, because the sense of self is a part. It's like a watcher looking out through the tower at the totality of the great land of the person, of all of who we are, all the provinces, all the swamps, all the meadows. The self is like this very isolated and particularized point of view, right? It's a part. Think of our suffering. Structurally, it's always parts involved with parts. See the cookie, want the cookie, criticize yourself for wanting the cookie, say it's okay to have the cookie just this one time, wonder what the hell's gone wrong with your mind. Are you psycho? Parts, parts, parts. Suffering. Therefore, structurally, and there's a place for analysis, right? There's a place for looking at stuff from your own point of view, but a lot of suffering there. So great to be able to be dexterous, autonomous, and free in our own mind, in our relationship to it. And one great resource is to be able to go into things as a whole. Go into the whole. And when we go into the whole, in part through right hemisphere activity, especially on the sides of it, we have less sense of self and more of a feeling of being a person process, entwined with all of reality, interbeing, as Thich Nhat Hanh puts it, rippling along.